something's loose on this thing. This is the battery is a little bit. One of those, whatchamacallit, aftermarket batteries. It's a little loose. Of course, the mic's loose a little too. Huh. Okay. How y'all doing? Haven't actually made a video in a while. This is June 12th. The actual official day. Last few videos I've put up have been weeks and weeks old. We're playing with the Blazer right now. We're going to anyway. I gotta grab the keys. Didn't do that. See, I'm just a little... What did I do there? Just a little out of the loop here. What did I do with the keys? So, you know, one of the reasons why I haven't been driving it's because it's got that nasty driveline vibration. And I checked the U-joint a while ago, and I swear it didn't vibrate before I did that. So, and it seems to be from about 25 mile an hour on up, and only when you're on the throttle do you notice the shimmy. Well, I finally crawled into there today and just looked, because I pulled the U-joint just to see, and it looks good. Everything's intact, and it wasn't leaking, and it looks halfway new. But, let's go out here and check this out. I think I found the problem. I'm not sure what the cause is. Got my squeaky shoes on today. My grass mowing shoes. So, before we do anything, we're going to have to chalk the front wheels. So remind me. So here's the U-joint in the back. I was thinking maybe the driveline was out of balance or something out of whack there. But, the little caps here, you see how far that one's sunk in? It's flush up on top. Actually, it's protruding just a hair. I can get my finger in here. I cannot up here. It's almost hard riding. So, I've got to loosen this and just try to center it. I don't know if that's normal. I haven't done a whole lot with drivelines. At least we could. Right over here, because I got another good example. Well, this one's got lock rings. Okay. No, it doesn't. That's the caps there. See, I've got to stop here. Okay. So you push it in all the way to the stop. I don't have that. Ah, pardon the camera work. I don't have that over here. Or do I? I do. Huh. I wonder if I put that in backwards. I think we're going to pull that back out. So, hopefully y'all are seeing what I'm seeing. I can't see in the screen right now with the angle I got. So there is a stop, and it's almost up to it. It's got a little bit of slack. I see fluid coming out of there too, so hopefully I haven't really damaged that seal. But we're going to chalk the front wheels and the rear wheels. And actually probably pop her into four-wheel drive again too, because then that'll keep the front wheels locked with the transmission. Because if I can get this driveline vibration squared away, I think my brake issue that I'm having is just the parking brake. There's something loose on the other side. It only seems to be with the parking brake. So, everything else seems to be working okay, but I have a project for the cruise, and I'd like to be able to get this thing up and going as a backup vehicle. So, let me grab some tools and let's see what we can do. I gotta find something to put you guys on too. I need to find my little tripod deal. So, back in a flash. Alright, I got the driveline now, and I didn't film any of it. I went to do the four-wheel drive and whatnot, roll the windows down, and it went real slow, so she had just enough juice to start. So I didn't want to be under here with the motor running, so the driveline is out. Yeah, I think this U-joint is shot, so we're just going to go pull it out of the Driveline here. These are all really loose and they're not seating properly. I think that's why it wasn't sitting flush. So we're going to go replace that. I'm going to take it with me because I don't know what part number this is. I gotta remember, this truck came from the factory with a 10-bolt rear end. This is a 14-bolt. And it's a different U-joint. I'm almost positive. I bought one a while ago to replace this one. Figured, I'm in there, let's do it. But I gotta clean this garage still. Running out of time. But so remember the end caps were a different size. So, where are my pliers at? Where are my pliers at? I guess those will work. Kind of rusty, but probably something I pulled out of one of the trucks when I got them. So let's set you up here. Hopefully you can see something. Because I sure can't see on the screen. Should grab a screwdriver too. Come on, I'll be right back. Holy, come on. There it is. I don't know the coding on these things for figuring out what these U-joints actually are. It's got some numbers on it. Try not to lose the springs here. So, I don't know what that logo is. I'm going to have to get something to punch this through, so I'll be right back again. Okay, is there a specific direction? Well, at least I have a grease zerk on there. This needs to come out. Why is it not moving? Oh yeah, my needle bearings are all munched up inside there. So this was a shot. Bad rear end. I don't know if that's because it didn't look that bad when I first torqued it apart. Okay, why are you not coming out? Let me get a bigger hammer. Come out one way or the other. There she goes. There's now what? Okay. Wonder if that's why it was never replaced. How do you get it apart? This one's got a couple of bearings. No, there's bearings there. You can see inside there at all? It's all mangled. So alright, let me work on this for a second here. And here's the one I bought a while ago. The caps are bigger. Here's the old cap, here's the new cap. You see the height difference? So, fortunately, I've had this thing for several months. We'll, I don't destroy it. It's not a good place to drop it. Actually, I think I'm going to hang on to this because I think this is the correct one for the front, which has the original axle in it. So, pretty sure they were the same. So we're going to take this up with us, and we're going to go to the parts store, and we're going to see what we can find. Back in a bit. And we're back. So, I had to go through 5 or 6 different variations, but we found the right one. Duralast, part number 1-0153DL. This is, I think he said, for a 78 Suburban. So now we get to this bad boy to fit in somehow. You know what? Let's clean this off real quick. Let me get some spray. Brake parts cleaner will work. Do it over the weeds, not the grass, and the grass stays alive longer. How are you supposed to go in? I don't like doing it that way, but looks like that's how we're going to have to. I don't like doing that. I can't seem to get the tail to fit. You know what, let's change tactics and use a side that is not up against the Zerk fitting. I like the Zerk fittings on the main body. I'm still not gonna work. Let me do some thinking on this. Alrighty, it fought me, but we're back in. That was kind of a pain, especially this clip. It's a tight fit in there, so. But everything's clipped in like it's supposed to. Actually, it's almost like this side needs to go in just a little bit more. There it goes. It's a good snug fit when you have to press your lock ring into place. But I think we're there. So let me throw this thing back under the truck and then, hey, then we'll take it for a test drive. See if the whoa is gone. Be awesome if it is. Keep fingers crossed. Alrighty, I didn't film any of it, but she's back in. I had to jack the rear end up. It's in 4-wheel drive. Transmission's in park, so I could rotate the rear wheels because somehow it got off just a little bit. I couldn't get the transfer case to spin in neutral. This jack is not made for gravel. So, need to get her backed up and get the wheel chocks out of the way. I should probably brush myself off a little bit, crawling around the gravel, laying around under there. Sign. No wheel spin, it's at 4 low right now. So I ran it earlier, but I didn't run it very long. And I've been gone for a little while now, talking to the neighbors next door. So, let's get up here. Now, let's go see if we can find our mount and get this thing back into 2-wheel drive and let's go for a drive. Let's see if I get that wobble again.